Welcome. Let's begin lying on our backs today. I'm going to hug the knees in straight away. Okay, so once you get comfy, hug your knees in and just check in with how your back is today, how your hips are today. You can have the knees open a little bit and then have your elbows hooked over your knees and interlace your fingers and just draw your hands back towards your chest. And while you're here, you can circle your ankles. You can point and flex the feet. And then coming into a twist, squeeze both knees together and we'll let both knees fall to the right. And keep your gaze straight up towards the sky. Take a breath in. And a breath out. One more breath here. Then bring the knees back to the center. Let them fall to the other side. It's nice if you can try and keep your knees close towards the shoulder rather than towards the bottom of the mat. And once you find where you're comfortable, keeping your eyes straight up to the sky, take a breath in. And a breath out. One more breath. And then bringing the knees back to the center. We'll just place the hands on top of the knees, elbows squeezing in, and then just draw a circle with the knees. So it's one of my favorite little movements to do, especially when you're first moving or first on your mat. Enjoying the massage on your lower back. And then taking the circle the other way. And then let the knees go away from each other. Come in towards the center. And then push the knees away. And keep going in that little circle. How's the hips today? And you can take the circle the other way. Just finding a nice smooth pathway. Then bringing the soles of the feet together, the knees open. Push your feet together and lift your hips up, and then lower the spine down. It's like trying to move your tailbone closer towards your feet. And then just taking your arms up and over your head. Eyes closed, face relaxed. We'll take a breath in all together. As open your mouth, exhale, let it go. And breathe in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 3, 2, 1. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 3, 2, 1. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding your breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last round. Inhaling for 6. Holding your breath for 3. Then exhaling for 6. Breathing in, getting to the very top of your inhale. Holding your breath at the top. Let's open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Let's breathe normally, naturally. Welcome to your practice. So taking your time, bring your knees up. And we'll take the hands behind the thighs. And we'll just start to roll forwards and back. Massaging of your spine on the floor, really rounding into the back, especially if you've got a hard floor here. And then coming into lying on your belly, flat down onto the mat. Making our way into our shoulders, just take your right arm out in line with your right shoulder. Left hand is on the floor by your left side, and you're just going to peel your left hip back on top of the right. And you can bend your left leg, rest the foot just behind your right leg. You can let your head rest on the floor, so maybe you're getting a nice stretch through the left side of the neck. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Just go carefully, go slowly. It's your first time into the shoulders today, maybe. Feeling the stretch through the bicep, through the chest. Now take one more breath. Could the left knee be a bit heavier, falling towards the right side? And then release, lower your belly back down onto the mat. And taking your left arm out towards the left side. Make sure it's in line with your shoulder. And then peeling your right hip back on top of the left. Let your right foot land just outside the left leg. And let your head rest on the floor. Take a breath in. And a breath out. And then letting yourself swing back down onto the mat. Or bringing your left arm in, shaking out the shoulders if you need to. And then you can bring your head on your hands and just let your right knee come out to the right side, your right foot below your right knee. Take a moment here. You can rest your head on the floor. On your hands. And then think about pushing down to the top of your left leg, your inner right knee and your inner right ankle. That might mean that your belly kind of draws up off the floor a little bit because your core's engaging. Then just staying like this in the legs. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and your palms flat down onto the floor. And then just lift your chest up. And really ground down through your left leg, like you're trying to draw the left leg forwards as you lift your chest up. Now you're welcome to stay here, or you can lift your left elbow up, slide your right arm towards the left side, and then bring your chin over your right arm, rest it on the floor, and take your left arm out to the top of the mat. So you're going to get a big stretch in the outer right arm and the top of, as you push down through the left hand. See if you can close off. Yeah, so like you're closing off into the mat. Good. Okay, bring your left hand back in and then releasing your right arm. And you can extend your right leg back. Ooh, hopefully that feels all right in your hips. Now we go to the other side, bringing your left knee out towards the left side. Right, try and have it right in line with your left hip and your left foot right below your left knee. Rest your forehead on your hands for a moment. Let the breath guide you inwards, especially to the left hip here. Push down through the top of your right foot, the inner left knee, inner left ankle. And then again, coming up onto your elbows, pressing your palms flat down onto the floor. Lift the chest up. Keep pushing down through the top of your right leg, the inner left knee, left ankle. Your belly's drawing up and back. Good. Now take your left arm, if you wish, and lift your right arm up. Take your left arm over towards the right side. Chin comes over your left arm, and then right arm comes out to the top of the mat. It's a big stretch. Push down through the top of your right leg, inner left knee, inner left ankle. Trying to release any bits of tension that are going to cause you stress throughout the day. Good. And then release. You can bring your right arm back in, left arm back in, and extend the left leg all the way back. Rest your hands underneath your shoulders, palms flat, squeeze your shoulders back. You're going to push your hips back into your heels, into a child's pose. Maybe you're looking forward to this child's pose already. Forehead down into the mat. Just notice how that feels there. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Yeah, we'll come up onto all fours. And we're going to do some cat cows here. Let your belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back. Start to think about your hands now. Inhale, let your belly drop, lift the head, chest up. Grip onto the floor with the fingertips. And then push the mat away and round. 2 more times, letting the belly sink. Lift the head, chest up. Push away and round into the back. And then last time, let the belly sink. Lift the head, chest up. And push away and round into the back. Coming back to neutral. Slide your right arm underneath you towards the left side. So it's going to be a twisty class, left arm to the top of the mat. And then extend your left leg all the way back. Okay? So you're going to press the toes into the floor here. Keep squeezing into the back of your right arm. Inhale. Can you push your left heel down towards the floor? And bring your left hand on the floor just by your face. Use that as a support here. And then lift your left leg up to the sky. Now you're going to bend the left knee. And see if you can send the knee up to the sky a little bit. If you feel like you've got your balance, you can take your left hand back and catch hold of your left foot. If you feel like you've got your balance. Hold it there, breathing in. Good, well done, breathing out. Bring your left hand back down. Extend your left leg straight. Push your left hand to come up, bringing your right hand on the floor underneath your right shoulder. Yeah, good. Now swing your right arm up to the sky, twisting the chest towards the right side. Now rotate your right arm back, bend your left leg and catch hold of your left foot and lift the chest up. Good, release, bring your hands down and take a cat-cow. Belly sinks, lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back. We'll come to neutral. Left arm goes underneath you towards the right side. Put the side of the head on the floor. Reach the right arm to the top of the mat. Press the fingertips into the mat. And then extend your right leg back. Press the toes into the floor here. Take a breath in, just enjoying the twist. Then you can bring your right hand on the floor by your face. And then once you've got your balance here, you can start to lift your right leg up. Just see how that feels. Now this might be enough for you right here. Or you can bend the right leg in and open up the hip and just see how that feels there. If you feel like you've got your balance, you can take your right hand back and catch hold of your right foot. Add in a little bit of a challenge. Good, and then if you haven't fallen, bring your right hand back on the floor. Extend your right leg straight, and then push your right hand to bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Now continue the twist, take the left arm up to the sky, twisting from the belly. Feel the core working already here. Bend the right leg, reach back, catch hold of the foot, and then lift the chest up. Hold it there, inhale. Good, and then exhale, release. Lower the right leg, lower the left hand. Cat-cow, let your belly sink and lift the head, chest up. Now push away and round into the back, chin to chest. Let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up, tuck your toes under, and then come up into your first downward facing dog. Press through the heels one by one, wiggle the hips. Have a nice space in between your feet and come up high into your toes. And then just let both heels fall to the right side. Push through your hands, lift the hips up. You swing your left arm up to the sky here. Lower the left hand down, pick the heels up, and then lower the heels towards the left, and then take your right arm up to the sky. Good, lowering your right hand down, pick the heels up, press them down towards the floor in your downward dog. And then take your right hand to your outer left ankle and then twist the chest towards the left side. Changing sides, right hand forwards, left hand goes to the outer right ankle, and then you're trying to twist the chest through. Yeah, releasing, coming up high onto your toes. Roll yourself forwards into your first plank pose. Lower the knees, let the elbows brush by the rib cage. Come up into your cobra upward dog, and then take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Let's do two more of them. Come up high onto your toes, roll yourself forwards into plank. Now you can drop your knees, otherwise elbows brush by the rib cage. Cobra up dog. Take it up and back, downward dog. Yeah, last time, come up high into the toes, bring yourself forwards into plank. Elbows brush by the rib cage. Cobra up dog. Yes, take it up and back, downward facing dog. Hold it there, breath in. And a breath out. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Come onto your left fingertips. Can you take your left hand back towards your left foot? This is all options now. You can stay where you are if you want. Or can you reach your left hand back to find your right foot, just like we did earlier. Releasing the foot, bringing the left hand back. Bring your right knee into your nose and right foot lands inside the right hand. Did you breathe through that? Lower the left knee, release the left toes and lift your arms up. And then we bring the hands heart center, take a twist, left arm outside of your right leg. Push down through the hands into the twist. Inhale. Now as you exhale, tuck your back toes and start to lift the back knee up off the floor, get longer. Awesome. Okay, when you're ready, release and take the hands either side front foot, and then the front foot can move to the back, find your plank. Yes, elbows brushed by the rib cage as you lower down. Cobra up dog, lift the chest up, and then take it up and back into downward facing dog. Breath in here, and breath out. We'll take the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up the hip. Now see how it feels if you can come onto your right fingertips. Maybe you can take your right hand back towards your right foot. Now keep breathing, maybe you can take your right hand back to your left foot. And see how it goes. If you fall, it doesn't matter. If you haven't already, take your right hand back to the floor. And then bring your knee into your nose, foot inside the hands. Are we all there? Lovely. Lower your right knee. And then lift the arms up. And bring the hands heart center and take the twist now over towards the left. Right elbow onto your knee. Push down through the palms. Be mindful here. Inhale. And exhale as you twist. So you can tuck your back toes under and lift the back knee up off the floor. And I like to think about getting longer rather than taller as I do that. And then release and face the hands either side, front foot. Well done, front foot moves to the back. Enjoy your plank pose. And elbows brushed by the rib cage as you lower. Cobra up dog, lift your chest up. And then take it up and back into your downward dog. Breathing in and breathing out. So swing the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring your right knee into your nose, foot inside the hands. Keep the back knee lifted now, we'll come up into a high lunge. And then bring your hands heart center and into that twist. Left elbow onto your right knee. Look up to the right elbow. Inhale. Now as you exhale, look down at your right foot. And then bring your left foot next to your right. Then continue to twist here once you are there. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, look back down at your right foot. Come up onto the toes of the left foot. Kick your bum with your left heel and extend the leg all the way back. That's it, good. Then you can bring both hands onto your right thigh, lift your chest up and slide your left elbow outside of your right leg now. So you're bringing your body over the right leg and could the left hand rest on the floor. This is enough right here. Or take your right arm up to the sky. Or take your right arm up and over your head. It's a big twist. Breathe. You've got lots of options. Good, release. Bring your right hand down, left hand back, and then front foot to the back. Vinyasa, elbows brushed by the rib cage. Cobra up dog. And then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Wiggle, wiggle, how does it feel? Get left leg up to the sky as you breathe in. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Left foot inside left thumb. Once you get there, come up into your high lunge. Good, we'll bring the hands heart center. We're going to twist towards the left, right elbow onto the knee. Push down through the palms as you lift your chest up. Can you lift your right hip up? Look down at your left foot. And then carefully, you're going to bring your right foot next to your left. And then continue to twist. Get comfortable with the weight in both feet. Look up to the top elbow. Looking down to the feet, come up onto the toes of the right foot, and then try and kick your bum with your right heel, and then extend your right leg all the way back to where it came from. I know it's a challenge, see what you can do. And now bring your both hands onto your left leg and lift your chest up. Slide your right arm outside of your left leg now. Maybe the fingertips can rest on the floor, and then take your left arm up to the sky, twisting here. You take your left arm up and over your head. Good, looking down, bring your left hand down, right hand back, and then front foot to the back plank. That should be a relief. Elbows brushed by the rib cage. Inhale as you come up. And then exhale as you take it back into down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Well done, guys. Good, you can lower your knees just for a moment. Big toes touching, knees open wide. Relax in between your legs. We're here just for a moment. And we're going to slide your right arm underneath you towards the left side. Left fingers to the top of the mat. You can take your left arm around your back. Left fingers snuggling around your right thigh, and try and open up that top shoulder a little bit more. Good, release, and we're just changing sides. So left arm goes underneath you towards the right. And then take your right arm up and around. Snuggle it around your left thigh and try to open up the shoulder here. Release. Good, extend the left arm all the way back in. And walk the hands back towards the knees. Draw your knees together for a moment. One last little twist before we continue with the flow. Right hand on the outer left leg and left fingertips behind you. So maybe the fingertips just hovering here. And so if you've built up any tension already, let it go now. Left ear towards left shoulder, right shoulder heavy. Good, and then picking the head back up, twisting the other way. Left hand on the outer right leg, right fingertips behind. All this twisting, stimulating, awakening, enlivening you. Right ear to right shoulder if you haven't already. Breath flowing. And then picking the head back up. Releasing the twist. Just take the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers, draw your shoulders back. And then press the hands down towards the floor. I love this one. Nice big breath into the chest. As you exhale, squeeze your shoulders towards each other. Okay, guys, one last flow. Release the hands, circle the shoulders, and come back onto all fours. Let your belly sink, lift the head, chest up. Tuck your toes, and then lift the hips up and back into downward dog. Yeah, so how's it all feeling? Get a little bit springy in the feet. See if that can help transfer energy a little bit more around your body. And then keeping that springiness in mind, lift your right leg up to the sky. We'll bend the knee and open up the hip. And bring your right knee into your nose. Place the foot inside your right hand. Come up into a high lunge. From your high lunge, just come into your warrior two. Bend into that front leg. Feel the strength there of the back leg. And then flip the front palm, reach it forwards and take it back and breathe into the right side. Now I want you to think about turning the chest towards the sky here. And it won't go all the way, but just find that place where you can feel the stretch. Bringing it back to the side, come back to warrior two, and then straighten your right leg. Reach your right hand as far forward as you can. Come into a triangle shape, your triangle shape. So hand might be on the shin, hand might be behind the right foot. Left arm up and over your head. Yeah, hold it there, breathe in. And breathe out. Looking down, you can bend the right leg if you need to. You can bring your left hand down. You're going to pick your back heel up. Then walk your right foot over to the right side a little bit. And keep your left heel lifted. Left fingers on the floor, right arm out to the side. So it's a little variation on the twisted triangle. Keep pushing through your left foot with your left heel lifted as you twist and try and squeeze your right hip back. Good, and then lowering your right hand down. Stand onto your right leg now and lift the left leg up. Twisted half moon, right arm out to the side, and then twist from your belly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Try and lift your left hip up here. Lower your right hand back down. We're going to bend the left leg and open up the hip. Can you reach back with your right hand for your left foot and then try and twist yourself underneath your left arm. Good, releasing your right hand, bend your right leg and bring your left leg outside of your right leg. That's it, rest the shin on the floor. Move the left foot over to the right and then sit your bum down onto the mat. Did you all get here? Yes, good. Take your left arm up to the sky. And then take the elbow outside of your right knee, right fingertips behind you into the twist. You might want to rest your left fingertips onto the floor here. You might want to take the bind, so you would take your left hand through the hole in the right leg, and then the right hand around your back. See what feels good. Inhale. And exhale. Nice, guys. Release. Come back through center. Your right leg is going to swing all the way back behind you. Then you come into a pigeon pose. How nice. What a treat. Hold it here. Reach your arms out in front. Forehead down towards the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Walking your hands back towards your knees. Tuck your back toes under. Your left leg's going to swing up and back into a three-leg dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Now you can stay here or let your left foot fall to the right side. Flipping your dog, bending the knees and then lifting the hips up. Reaching the left fingers to the back of the mat. Or the top of the mat, sorry. And we're closing that off, coming into plank. And then vinyasa. Elbows brushed by the rib cage. Cobra up dog. And then up and back into your downward facing dog. What a little journey. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go to the other side. Left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up your hip. And then left foot inside your left thumb. We'll come up into high lunge. Here we go again. And then from high lunge into warrior two. Adjust your front foot towards the right. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back and breathe into the left side. And then work on turning the chest towards the sky. Bringing the chest back towards the side. We'll come back into warrior two. And now straighten your front leg. Push your back hip away. Reach your left hand as far forwards as you can. Come into your version of triangle. Right fingers to the sky, left side long, left hand can be on the shin. Take your right arm up and over your head. Feel that extension there. Now you are welcome to bend your left leg or keep it straight. Lower your right hand down and you're going to pick your back heel up. Yes, you're on the toes of the back foot. Walk your left foot over to the left. Push down through your right fingertips and take your left arm out to the side and then twist from your belly here. And be buoyant in your right leg. Yeah, that right leg can help squeeze your left hip back. Inhale. Good. Nice. As you exhale, lower your left hand down. You're going to stand onto your left leg. Lift your right leg up. And then twisted half moon, left arm out to the side. Twist, twist, twist. Try and lift your right hip up. You got it. I know it's a challenge. Hold it there. Inhale. Then you lift the right hip up a little bit more. Good. Taking your left hand down. Bend the right leg and open up the hip. And then you can reach back, see if you catch hold of your right foot and have a little look underneath your right arm. From here, you can release your left hand to the floor and then start to bend your left leg and take your right leg outside of your left foot. You can rest the shin on the floor, reach your hands forwards and then pop your bum down just inside your right foot. We are all there, well done. Lift your right arm up and then take your right elbow outside of your left leg. Okay, you can lower your right hand to the floor if that helps and then twist towards the left. Push your knee into your arm and squeeze down through your left foot. If you want to take it a little bit further, right hand goes in the hole and left hand goes around the back. But you'll find where you are. Inhale. And exhale, push the knee into the arm to help you twist. And mindful of the shoulders. Cool, release carefully. And we take the left leg all the way back. Walk your hands forwards, enjoy pigeon pose. No big deal here, just relax. Cool, guys, and then walking the hands back towards the knees. Tucking your back toes under, taking your right leg all the way back. Bend the knee and open up the hip. So you are welcome to stay here or let your foot fall to the left side. And we're coming into wild thing, dropping the hips to the floor first, and then lifting your hips up, reaching your right arm towards the front of the mat. Then we're closing it off, coming into a plank and into your vinyasa. Cobra up dog, and then up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Walk your feet to your hands. Take a halfway lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, take hold of behind your calves and see if you can draw yourself in. Really relax your head. Roll your way up, chin to chest. Press your palms together and lift your arms up. And then bring your hands heart center. Press your palms together, elbows open. Okay, we're going to come up high onto your toes. And then start to bend your knees and slide your back down the wall. Coming into a little yogi toe squat. You can also put a block underneath your heels here if you need to. I'm going to twist left elbow to the right knee. Keep pushing your hands together and look up past the right elbow. Are you welcome to stay here?
or lower your hands down just alongside your right foot. Right elbow in your right hip, left elbow in your knee. And if you want, have a little arm balance here, letting the feet float off the floor. You can extend the legs, one forwards, one back if you like. All options, you stay where you are if you need. Make your way back, that's the key. Can you come back? Nice, Katerina, good. Take the twist to the other side. Right elbow outside the left leg. Push the palms down into each other. Twist, twist, twist. You can stay here, or you can lower both hands on the floor, just fingers pointing away. Right elbow in the knee, left elbow in the hip. Slotting yourself onto your shelf that you've made with your elbows, lifting your legs up, and then maybe extending the legs. They're all options. When you're ready, from wherever you are, making your way back. Awesome, good. Reach the hands forwards, rest the hands on the floor, and then start to rock forwards and back here. Last little stretch through the Achilles and the calves. Okay, so if it feels all right, open up your toes wide, settle yourself into a malasana. You can have a block underneath each heel if you like. Let your right arm go underneath your right leg, so it's underneath your right shin, and then rotate your right palm up to the sky. Let your right hand rest by your right thigh on the side there. Left arm goes forwards, up and around your back. We catch hold of the fingers here, if you can. If you've got a towel nearby, you could catch hold of either end of the towel if you can't quite catch hold of your fingers. Good, and then release. Take your left arm underneath your left shin. Should be feeling nice and free. Rotate the left palm up, wrap it to the side of the leg. Right arm forwards, and then catch hold of the fingers as you open up the chest. One more breath here. Good, release. Bring both hands back in. Since we've been doing arm balances, let's do one here. Elbows into the knees, knees into elbows, push them open and close. Yeah, and find where there is that equal push and pull. Rest the hands onto the floor, lifting your heels up. Lift your hips up. Keep the knees pushing into the elbows, elbows into the knees. Maybe one foot lifts, maybe the other foot lifts. Once you're done, coming all the way back down. Yeah, and then sitting your bum into the mat. Somehow, bringing the soles of the feet together. We'll keep coming untucked today. From here, inhale, lift yourself up nice and tall, and then exhale. Walk your hands forwards. How are we doing? Walk the hands over to the right side. Go as far over as feels good. Breathe into the left side. And then walking the hands over to the other side. Go as far over to the left as you can. Breathe into the right side. Good, and then coming back to the center. Roll your way up. Well done, guys. We'll bring the knees up together. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Windscreen wiper the legs. One of my favorite things to do. One of the many things. And then you're going to have your feet flat, heels close to your bum. Reach the hands forwards and then slowly lower down. Good. Take the arms up and over your head for a minute. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees open. Just for a moment here, breathe in. And breathe out.
All right, little bit of core and then we are done. So we'll bring the knees up, have your feet flat. Bring your hands down by your side, your palms flat. All that twisting, we've really awakened the whole trunk of your body, awakened the hips, the legs, well, everything. But hopefully you'll really feel the strength here now that you've created. So we'll take a breath in. As you breathe out, just tuck your tail slightly without lifting the tailbone off the floor, drawing your belly button back. Bring your chin to your chest. Lift your shoulders up off the floor. Keep your hands on the floor here. We'll hold it for 5 little pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then lower back down. All right, so keeping all of that nice and strong, take a breath in. As you breathe out, draw your belly button back. There's a slight tuck, your hamstrings engage. Lift your head, lift your chest. Hold your hands this time and try and take your right hand to your right heel. Come back, left hand, left heel, come back. Keep going like that. Just a few times. Feeling all that strength. And then release and lower back down. Relax, especially your neck. Breathing in. And breathing out. We'll take a breath in. And as you breathe out, tuck your tail a little. Feel your hamstrings, feel your core. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, lift your chest, lift your hands. That's it. And again, 5 little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Good, guys, good. Relax your head, relax your neck. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms over the tops of the shins. Breath in. And breath out. We'll pop the feet back down onto the mat, just stretching out what you have worked there. Inhale. And as you exhale, lift the hips up to the sky. If you want to take that into a wheel, have your palms flat on the floor, fingers towards the shoulders, elbows in, and then push into your wheel. And take a few breaths here. And when you feel ready, chin to chest, lower yourself all the way down. Good, guys, nice. Lovely. Bring your knees into your chest now. 3 options. Hold on here, hugging your knees in, or take your legs into happy baby, or take it into plow pose. Yeah. Plow pose, legs behind your head, hands supporting your back. Long breath in. A long breath out. Just closing the practice, slowing it down. Palms flat, slowly lower the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. And then take your feet to the corners of the mat, arms down by your side, palms faced up. Relax. Take a breath in through the nose. And open your mouth and exhale, let it go. And again, a breath in through the nose. And open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one, breath in. And exhale, let it go. So just taking some time to let that settle. Really twisted into your body today. Wrung out your digestive system. Moved with the breath. Found that awareness. Listen to your body.
taking this moment to rest. You know, if you guys have longer, you can stay longer. So it's a little bit earlier than normal. So you could take a little bit longer if you have the time. But if you need to get moving, you start to breathe a little bit deeper. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Eventually taking a long lazy yawn, reaching the arms above the head. Rolling over to the right side. Keeping your eyes closed, come up to seated to face the front. Sit in any shape that feels right for you. Palms together, thumbs into your chest bone. As always, in gratitude for the practice. Take a breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste, have a beautiful rest of your day. Let me know if you need anything as always, but maybe now it's time to fuel up. Have a great day, guys.